Hello, this is Winston Smith back again with another commentary. Today I'm going to comment about Tekashi 6ix9ine and his up-and-coming trial, and the fact that his family is not going to be in court, and they haven't been in court since this entire ordeal started. Yes, this is about Tekashi 6ix9ine and him testifying in court. He's going to be testifying next week. And his family hasn't been in court because they're fearful of their life. Obviously, this person's testifying against the 9 Trey Bloods that he was a member of. And then now he's turning on everybody, pointing fingers, and he's going to be giving, he gave details and documents. He gave all of the slang that they have and what it means. And he's going to sit there and have to interpret what they were saying over the phone and all the rest of that stuff. He's a full-blown snitch. He's just there pointing out fingers. What I think about it, I knew that he wasn't real just by how stupid and how OD and over the top he was. If you're really in the streets moving like that, and you know you have people watching you, then you're supposed to know that, hold on, you can't go start beef online. You see what I'm saying? Because this is common sense. You're basically being viewed by millions of people. You can't go start beef online and then actually follow it up. So Shadi got 15 years. Again, you're the Mexican guy. You don't know nothing about these streets. All these particular blood are behind you, following you. They're giving you the clout. They're giving you all this machismo for you to go act a fool. If anybody when it came to try and go at 6ix9ine, the 9 Trey Bloods would have been the ones that stood in the way between him and any other rapper that tried to do anything. So the 9 Trey Bloods were there to protect him in case someone tried to come at him. You're there dancing with bodyguards, with all bodyguards around you. Basically, you can't touch me. You're basically starting beef with rappers from all over. And then just putting all of the people that surround you in jeopardy. Right? You just go and you're just trolling everybody. So that means the people that was around him, he really didn't give a damn about them. So that's the cue that, yeah. So the fact they was starting beef and they didn't really give a damn about the repercussions, he wasn't really in the Bloods. Common sense. He wasn't really in the street. In the street, if you're by yourself, then you can do whatever the hell you want. You're doing with your own life. If you with your brothers, if you with your close friends, then you probably have to tone it down a bit, because at the end of the day, you're comfortable with whatever the hell's going to happen because you don't care. You're like, all right, this is me. You don't want to have to go home and explain to your mama as to why your brother's not there. You see what I'm saying? You have to go home and explain to someone's baby mama or someone's mama why their son got killed. You understand? Did you have something to do with it? Was you popping off at the mouth? Was you doing too much to lead to your man's death? So people, when they're out there, they think about that thing, and they make certain to try and act accordingly. Right? He was just there running reckless, doing the same what the hell he wanted to any and everybody. Everybody know if you're in the streets, you can't just go talk reckless to any and everybody. So there's no way that he couldn't have been in the streets talking reckless to any and everybody. This Mexican kid was not walking up and down the block talking that shit to motherfuckers standing on the street corner. He wasn't. Okay? So that's the reason when he got on, he was just doing all the extra what he thought gangsters did, and that's not what gangsters do. What people's out there is respect. You respect me, I respect you. He was there just disrespecting everybody, sucking my D and all the rest of that stuff. And guess what? All the people that was backing him and supporting him, the 9 Trey Blood, Shotty, all the people that was condoning all this mess, he's going to be pointing out fingers on Monday morning on every single body. So every slang that y'all have, he's going to be giving the interpretation of the slang. If anything, he was there recording phone calls and messages with people. And then he's recording phone calls and messages with people. There's a shooting that happened at Barclays Center. Again, when that shooting happened at Barclays Center, I believe I did a video on it months and months ago, where I basically said that's going to be Homeland Security. Automatically, once you hear, well, after that shooting happened, when that shooting happened at Barclays Center, and I heard that Homeland Security was investigating, I said that's it. They had enough. If Homeland Security is investigating, because this is a shooting outside a basketball arena, you have terrorism, you have all the rest of this stuff. It's not in the 1990s where you can maybe have a shootout outside. This is the freaking modern day times. This is a major sporting event. You can't be sitting there having a shootout outside of Barclays Center. Come on now. You're going to have Homeland Security investigating it. You see what I'm saying? So, again, anybody that's smart will basically be like, nah, you gotta be stupid. Anybody gonna be doing that. But because he doesn't know any better, that's why he just figured just to go ahead. And Shotty, he's grown. He's like 40. What are you doing running behind this teenager? Listen to everything that he tells you. If anything, you're supposed to be telling him. You're supposed to be the OG. But money got caught up in it. People got greedy. And they basically, the person, I mean, Shotty was supposed to be the runner of the show. And Tekashi was supposed to be just the one that's running around and, you know, doing the show and everything, but Shotty was supposed to be the leader. But then because 6ix9ine got so popular and got so popping, he became the leader. You see what I'm saying? So he was ordering around Shotty, ordering around everybody else. So then now he's gonna be snitching, and basically once he snitches, once he goes in court, points fingers, or was that gentleman over there, he's done. You can't rap again. He might be able to move back to Mexico and have like a Spanish singing career, but he can't rap again ever. Once you go in there in court and they have you signing statements and they have your legal government name as a cooperating witness, and you're there pointing out, oh no, that gentleman, oh, that's it, you're finished. You can't go and pointing fingers talking about your rapper, talking about you gangster. Everybody knew you wasn't gangster from the fact you have pedophilia charges. Like, dude, you're 19, you're 20. It's a 13-year-old in there. What are you doing with a 13-year-old? What if you're a 19-year-old, 20, why are you hanging out with junior high schoolers? You see what I'm saying? So there was something off with this guy already, because when I was 19, 20, and maybe I was hanging out with 18-year-olds, early 20s. You see what I'm saying? But everybody's supposed to be able to buy liquor, buy cigarettes, buy rollers, you know, for trees and whatever. We're gonna have no kid that's there that they can't buy stuff. They have to ask you for IDs. Like, yeah, I mean, if you're under 18 and I'm over 18, you hanging with me, there's more benefits for you to hang with me than vice versa. So what are you doing hanging with 13-year-olds? To have a 13-year-old girl up in there, like. So there was something already from the jump, from day one, that didn't add up. So you're already a registered sex offender when that happened. And then now, again, you claiming to be blood and claiming all the rest of this stuff, and everybody knew it was fake. The younger people bought into it, but all the old heads was like, nah, get out of here. Now look at him. He's behind bars. People's going to be serving decades in jail, and he's going to be the only one that's going to be getting off. All right, so Monday, he's supposed to be testifying, and that's it. After that, you could do Spanish music or whatever, but I ask the question, if it was a black person that was in MS-13, and let's just say he was claiming to be MS-13, he knew Spanish, it wouldn't go over the same way. Facts. If a black person was in MS-13, claiming to be a part of MS-13, claiming to be a rapper, right? Claiming to be, he's down with MS-13, he's from El Salvador, and everything like that, and people co-signed it, in the Spanish market, it wouldn't sell. People would not buy it, but only in us, we would accept anybody. Okay, we have white people, we have all the rest of these people in hip-hop that don't know how to rap, that don't know how to represent hip-hop in a good light, and people still buying it. That's one thing that I'm really upset about. We can't go into their territory. See how Lil Nas X, even though he really wasn't received in country music, they didn't have nothing to do with him when he made Old Town Road. He had to actually have a country western star on the particular remix in order for it to be on their particular charts. They were saying it's not country enough. They have standards. They have certain limits. So anybody can't just go in there. Okay, rap is just about the bag nowadays. And the reason is the executives that are fueling it and pushing the new wave of rap and hip-hop, they don't look like anything like me or anything that some of like my ancestors. They're white people or people from a different race or a different background that is in the culture. That's there to make money. That's the reason why the hip-hop is so crazy. And that's the reason someone like Tekashi 6ix9ine can exist. It's because we allow any and anything into our particular hip-hop, into our culture. And people have no particular lyricism, no particular skill whatever. Eminem, you could say, okay, freak of nature, he can rhyme. That's it, since Eminem. You have all these different people. Tekashi's not even black, he's Mexican. And it's not even, you know, we can't do it. We cannot go and start making, as black people, Spanish music, unless we're Spanish, right? So we can't go and claim MS-13 and make millions of dollars claiming to be MS-13. We can't. But he can claim to be blood and jeopardize black men in the process, because black men are going to protect him from other black men that he was talking shit about. And now those same black men that were going to protect him is going to be going behind bars. He's going to point out every single last one of them to save his own ass. So yes, his mother and all the rest of it won't be in court with him. They probably don't want to support him, right? Or they're basically probably scared to be in court because the Bloods, because his son wasn't blood. He was just basically set tripping. He was just basically, Casanova said it, he was just false flagging. They can't be in court because they're scared for their life, right? So that's basically what's happening now. So he might get out, but he needs to move back to Mexico. I think it should be over for him. If it's not, it's a sad state in hip-hop. That means hip-hop has been hijacked. If this man can actually come out again and make any sort of rap music, any sort of rap song, rap music, hip-hop has been hijacked. Tell me what you think about Tekashi 6ix9ine. Did you know that Tekashi 6ix9ine was fake? I did. Did you know if anything would happen, he was going to snitch? I did. A lot of people did. So if we all knew, if a lot of people knew, how was this person so hot? How did this person dominate their radio waves right now and the internet for so long, trolling? He didn't have any skill, but he had clout. And that's basically what it is nowadays. It's not skill, it's clout. It's not Nicki Minaj, it's Cardi B. So it's popularity. It's a popularity contest. It used to be a lyrical contest, lyricism. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't popularity. You could have been popular and someone else that was a lyricist, that lyricist would shut you down. Nowadays, it's the only thing you have to be is just be popular. Everybody know your name. That's it. You scream on a whack track and then you're popular and then you're a multi-millionaire. So this is reality right now. You cannot be on the internet showing guns. You can't be on the internet threatening people. You cannot be on the internet right now doing illegal activity. You understand? So maybe you could be smoking weed or whatever like that, but you can't be cocking back guns in videos, right? You can't be threatening people in videos, say what you're gonna do to them if you come across them. Because if you do come across them, something does happen, they're gonna use everything you say against you in the court of law. The end of the story. They're gonna track every single thing you do and catalog it and make a video post, right? They're gonna have their own Facebook of basically all the stuff that you put up online, whether you delete it or not delete it. Somebody screenshot it, somebody saved it. So I hope this is a lesson for all you young people out there.